Amid the ongoing feud between the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited and the Dangote Refinery, the House of Representatives has begun to investigate allegations that products being produced at the Dangote Refinery are inferior to imported ones and will also test the refinery's products as part of its investigations. Over the weekend, the Speaker of the House led other lawmakers to a tour of the refinery where they were conducted around the facility by the president of the Dangote conglomerate, Aliko Dangote. The lawmakers have also vowed to come tough on economic saboteurs in the petroleum industry. This next report provides details. The resolve by Aliko Dangote to give up ownership of his multi-billion-dollar 650,000 barrels per day oil refinery to state-owned energy company NNPC Limited has attracted the attention of citizens to the latest phase of the bitter row with regulatory authorities in Nigeria. Despite being touted as a game-changer that would end the oil-rich country's dependence on imported petrol, the $20 billion facility got off to a slow start, constrained in part by difficulties in sourcing crude from international producers. Dangote Refinery accused the companies of either demanding outrageous premiums before agreeing to supply crude or simply claiming the product is unavailable. This statement drew a reprisal from the main watchdog of Nigeria's midstream and downstream operations, whose chief, Farouk Ahmed, accused local refineries, including the Dangote Refinery, of producing inferior products compared to the ones imported into the country. The oil regulator also accused Dangote of plans to monopolize the sector. These accusations and counter-accusations prompted lawmakers to conduct an investigation into the alleged importation of contaminated fuel into the country.
We are committed to transparency, thoroughness, and accountability throughout this process that will help us to identify and resolve the underlying issue plaguing Nigerian petroleum sector. The committee is also urging stakeholders in the current dispute to de-escalate tension as the committee embarks on the great task of resolving the issue.
A comprehensive forensic legislative investigation into the several critical areas, including but not restricted. 1. The importation and production of substandard petroleum products, the availability of good and quality crude oil supplied to domestic refineries. 3. The enforcement of regulatory standards by bodies such as the Nigerian Mainstream Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the NNPCL.
Speaking after a familiarization visit to the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemicals Company in Lagos, Dangote denied both claims and openly challenged the regulator to compare the quality of refined products from his refinery with those imported.
The chairman downstream of the House and the chairman midstream of the House went with our people to pick up a hot sample. They brought, you've tested, and you've seen where we are. So we want to clear that, yes, we produce the best diesel in Nigeria. Even at the 650 ppm and 700 ppm that we are producing was a better quality than what was, imported.
There is a structure we have in running our business in Dangote. And that structure is that our financing structure is very clear. We do not borrow money against future projects. Basically what I'm saying, we do not do project financing for all our activities. What we basically do is to borrow money against existing operations of our business. And those ones who fund that project.
Briefing Newsman, the Vice President, Dangote Industries Limited, provided further details of the capacity and state of preparedness of the refinery.
They give section-wise readiness, and when 100% is ready, then they'll give the license to operate. As you have seen today, the petrochemical section, it is under commissioning. The refinery side, we have already started the production. And also, as you know, every single cargo of petroleum product going out of this refinery has to be certified by NNPCL. I cannot sell either locally or overseas without their approval.
PMS was supposed to be out by this July, but we had the fire incident The incident that we have, actually disrupt us for a few days, but by latest 10th or 12th of August, PMS will be ready.
This second visit by the federal lawmakers to the refinery in 2 months comes at a crucial time as it is scheduled to begin the supply of petrol next month. The House of Representatives says it has since begun the investigation into allegations of the quality of petroleum products being imported into the country. Simisola Adigun, TV 360 News.